Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be a game I got from PiG. PiG is a StarCraft 2 caster. He is much better than I am at both StarCraft 2 and casting. He's an Australian, which gives him a leg up on the accent department. But anyway, okay, so it's going to be a 3v3 here with 3 casters on the same team. It's going to be ZombieGrub, feardragon, and PiG versus 3 non-casters, Baki, Rysor, and Milu. Now, these 3 players, as near as I can tell from the research I've done, are about Master's level. ZombieGrub's about Master's level. Feardragon, I don't know what he is right now. Pig's made GM as random previously, so Pig might be the best player of the 3, but maybe somebody can kick me in the face if I'm wrong here. Anyway, point being, this is going to be a 3v3 that I think Pig definitely played on his own stream. I don't think anyone's ever cast this. So that's kind of fun, is to cast something from Pig's side of things. Be sure to check out Pig and ZombieGrub and feardragon. Honestly, if you watch me and don't know who any of these people are, I'm honestly a little flabbergasted. You're probably one of the 2 people in the world that those characteristics apply to. But be sure to check them out. Anyway, ZombieGrub, feardragon, Pig all do professional casting for StarCraft 2 directly, whereas I'm just kind of a second run kind of a guy. Anyway, what is this? We cannon rushing back here? Yeah, we're cannon rushing back here. Feardragon, wait, hold on. Yeah, that's blue. Feardragon going for the cannon rush-ish. I mean, this isn't... It kind of is. He's got 2 probes running around. But this is not Baki's first rodeo. He knows what he's dealing with. He should be able to shut it down pretty effectively. So yeah, this is Team South. We've got Baki, he's purple Protoss. We have an orange Terran player, Milu. And then a yellow Zerg player, Rysor. Today, ZombieGrub is playing Zerg. I believe she mains Terran. Feardragon is Protoss, he mains Protoss. And Pig is Protoss. Again, he's random. He's very good with all 3 races. Really committing to this cannon rush. It's not going to happen, man. Look at this. The appropriate number of probes in here to deal with it. Got a Marine running over some support from his teammate and just completely shuts that down. This is a lot dedicated to this cannon rush from feardragon. He is way behind, man. He is just now getting his first gateway up. Going for double gas. It feels like maybe a Void Ray follow-up because that's the tradition these days. Let's go cannon rush into Void Rays. Anyway, what's Pig up to? Twilight Council opening. Cool. ZombieGrub just has expanded. You know, not much crazy going on with her. Just getting speed. Baki defended against a cannon rush excellently. He's opening Stargate. Our Terran player, Milu, is making a factory, getting himself a tech lab for that guy. And Rysor on the other side. Again, same thing. Really nothing crazy. Just kind of macro openings from both our Zerg players right now. At least I have one. What? Hold up. Liar. Oh, cannon rushing, says feardragon. Says Rysor. Liar, says Baki. That's pretty funny, actually. I don't know what feardragon means. At least I have one. I guess he has a cannon back home? Is that what he's talking about? That might be what he's referring to. Anyway, pretty fun stuff. Feardragon is a fun follow on Twitter, for sure. At the very least, he'll come up with some StarCraft 2 puns that no one else has ever done before. Rysor taking a 3rd base. ZombieGrub doing the same thing. Our Zerg players are generally doing okay for themselves at the moment. That is such a big production tab. Am I using... Whatever. We'll be fine. Maybe we're going to zoom out a little bit. Feardragon taking his natural base. Obviously 2 bases here from Pig because he didn't cannon rush. 2 bases from Baki, and now 2 bases from Milu. So I got some wings cruising out from Rysor, just trying to keep the the caster team honest. Just trying to make sure they don't skip making units entirely, as I think ZombieGrub skip making units entirely. Nah, she's got 3 lings. 3 lings are out. I like this. This is something I like to do in team games. Just kind of show up with, about 12 Zerglings. See what you can do. Put some fear of Zerg into your opponents. Make them hate their lives while they're chasing speedlings around. Extralings are out now from ZombieGrub. She's good. We're all sorts of taken care of here. 2 tanks out from Milu. Got also tank marine play here from Milu. Baki is just right into Phoenix production. God, Phoenix are so good in team games. Especially in 3v3 and 4v4 and 2v2 as well. It's insane if you show up with a giant cloud of Phoenix as support to your other teammates' units, you can kill everything. Phoenix are so hard to just completely remove from the game as well. They're extremely sticky. I mean, you can fungal them down, you can parasitic bond them, you can try to kill them with Vikings. There's options here. There's options of stuff you can do. But it's just, especially as Zerg, it just feels really spellcaster heavy, not StarCraft caster heavy. Pig taking a third base top right. It's a bit of a ninja. It's a bit of kind of out there. Oh, checking up here, Rysor. No, Rysor, check this one too. He's not checking. He's, oh, hang on. Hey, check out that probe transfer, Rysor, buddy. Friend. Ah, the Phoenix from Baki are doing stuff. Going after feardragon's probe line. Oh, they're good at harassment. They're good in straight up engagements too. Yeah, see, these are the Zerglings you're like, hold on. There was probes over this way. And there were. Zealots are trying to deal with it. Probes, there is that one cannon in feardragon's mineral line. Kill overlords with Phoenix. Phoenix are just great, man. All right, so the Lings actually get out of there, recognizing the threat that the encroaching army is. Meanwhile, some Zealots showing up here from Pig, getting wiped out after killing a couple drones down south. And Pig successfully holds on to his Ninja third. Loving that stuff from him for sure. Now, that's just it. Phoenix can fill so many roles in this game. They can harass. They can help in straight-up engagements. They can kill air stuff. They can kill ground stuff. Corruptor's on the way from ZombieGrub to try to help with this, obviously. And it's something I've tried for sure, but sometimes if there are just enough Phoenix, Corruptors won't really do it. It's really discouraging, actually. TT Blink coming in here from feardragon. Yes, the memes. The memes from feardragon. Are we surprised by this? If you're a feardragon fan, probably not. Probably not surprised by it. Ooh, little Roach Marine tank setup here from Team South. Their fall colors rolling on in. This is good. Usually these maps, this map in particular, sometimes devolves pretty heavily into mass air units. But you know what? Ground armies can be pretty good here too. Pig loses his natural base entirely. Just completely gonna lose it here. I'm not sure there's enough to deal with it. See, the Corruptors can't help the ground army is the problem with making Corruptors. Ah, such a frustrating position that ZombieGrub is in. I feel it, man. I feel the frustration. ZombieGrub gonna lose her third, probably. I mean, all these, there's not enough Lings to handle this number of Roach. The Corruptors are trying to engage, but look at this. Corruptor down. Corruptor down. It's insane. Corruptor down. There's too many Phoenix is the problem. Is this just GG? Bam. Third base for ZombieGrub down. Natural base probably also down for ZombieGrub. On the other side, DTs from feardragon are doing some shenanigans. Yes, there is... Oh, made a warp gate down. This way, Ryser's income is not super healthy at the moment. Honestly, neither is Baki. This is getting pretty nuts. I like team games for this situation, and at high level, which this is. This is at least Masters for everybody involved. ZombieGrub going to lose her second base. She's a one-basing Zerg, which is a really, really unhappy Zerg, actually. Is there no detection? Where are the Overlords? The Overlords don't have speed! Oh, no! Ryser's going to lose his lair in his second base? Hold on. No, can't save it. Even if you kill all of these DTs, the base is gone forever. And it is. This Dark Templar actually escapes. Only has 2 kills. He needs to up those numbers. Those are rookie numbers. DT is actually defending back home. Dude, feardragon's meme plays are working, guys. Absolutely working out here. Okay, so it's 63, 54, and 100 supply for Team Caster. 111, 81, and 89 for Team Notcaster. I would say at this point that Team Notcaster has an advantage of sorts. Dude, you have... Kill the DTs. You just scanned them. There we go. Okay, DT's down. Excellent. Overlord's on some kind of a bad rally. I'm worried about them and these Archons. So that's not good. Pig double expanding in the face of all these shenanigans. Triple expanding in the face of all these shenanigans. Well, what? Why did I hear that? I shouldn't hear voice lines when I'm in everyone mode. See, these Archons, though. Scary stuff. GTs from feardragon. Just, maybe they're done for the time being. He's working on +3 attack. Man, that's so good. Cannon Rush gets completely shut down. +3 attack done at 9 minutes. Protoss, man. Good unit. Phoenix It's just, I don't, it's almost as if you're in a team game, 3v3, 4v4, you're gonna want someone to go Phoenix. You almost need it. Void Rays here from Baki. Too much income, I think. Although, again, Pig triple expanding is pretty good. Recovering from that damage, just tossing down a billion bases in response to losing his natural is pretty fantastic. Phoenix causing major problems for the income for Pig over on this right side at his ninja base. He is at 62 workers, though. Pretty good. I mean, Riser's only at 26 drones. Nobody else is even close. So Pig's income is nuts. That said, roaches are a problem. Hold on. Yeah, maybe these roaches need to get out of there. And in fact, I believe they are. Okay, so a bit of a chill, a bit of a calm has fallen over the game here. No real aggressive movements out at the moment. Carriers are in production from Baki. Resources lost here. About 14,000 total for Team Caster. About 7,000 total for Team Not Caster. So let that express what you want it to express. God, this production tab is so big. Why is it so big? Gosh darn Milu, building so many things. It's tearing in their long production tabs. Yeah, at this point, the numbers are not enough that Phoenix want to stick around and actually try to kill Corruptor, so that's not going to happen. But this is looking pretty scary, honestly, for Team Not Caster. Well, I guess for Team Caster coming from Team Not Caster. Great positioning here, by the way. Like, Protoss is not one to engage into a choke against Marine Tank, or against, honestly, Roaches either. Engaging into a choke is generally considered a poor move. Maybe you can actually... There you go. You can actually take those rocks down, too. Mass DT is here. Feardragon, again, memeing hard on everybody. Stargates fall before them. They blink into mineral lines and try to kill entire nexuses, which they can do. They scout the presence of carriers. This engagement up north is going pretty well, again, for Team Fall colors, orange and yellow. Going after one of Pig's many nexuses. Corruptors have to get out of there because there's actually Void Rays in play. The DTs are largely taken care of. Carriers pretty good against DTs. Void Rays take a while to kill them, but also not bad. Yeah, these numbers are not good for Team Caster at all right now. And the Sky Toss combined with the Marine Tank. The Archon's good Storm, though. Okay. Great equalizer is the Storm. Pig Storm in the ramp. Like a boss. Feardragon is disgusting, says Baki. He is going Mass DT in a 3v3. Fair enough, man. Entirely fair enough. Walking through this, there is so much Storm, though. He's just trying to kind of eat the Storm and hope it runs out eventually, which I think it may have right there. At least I have one, says Feardragon. I think Feardragon is kind of sort of responding the same way to whatever is happening here, which is funny. Goodbye, Ravagers. And actually, it is hell. The power of Storm, man. Storm is good. If you're not winning as Protoss in your ladder games, it's because you're not getting Storm. I'm sorry to say. It's just the truth. Nidus network on the way from ZombieGrub. In addition, more Corruptors. Nidus is for the 26 Lings she has, I guess, although they're just running across the map. Bit of a Ling counterattacker Rooney. Here to kill stuff. I don't feel like this is enough Lings to actually accomplish a whole lot. But, you know, if you don't hold still long enough, they can't kill you. You're also not killing anything of theirs. But scouting is good. Getting a few SCVs. There you go. A few SCVs going down. Big old random Archon push here from Pig. Archon versus Planetary Fortress. The Phoenix can't actually do anything about this. They can't lift Archons because they're massive units. They can't lift Ultralisks or Thors either. Void Rays show up in prismatic alignment on the Archon. Don't do that. They're not armored. Don't prismatic alignment on stuff that's not armored. The Mass DT from Feardragon is here, blinking on top of tanks, blinking on top of Marauders and Marines, but getting scouted out a little bit here. Dude, this is a good game. ZombieGrub's up to 4 bases now. Sitting at 146 supply. Baki's at 180. So, you know, some Zerg representation here. Go ZombieGrub. The Corruptors could snipe down that Overseer and save these DT's lives, but they have other things to do. There's your Nidus. So ZombieGrub's going to use the Nidus and her 49 Zerglings to try to roll on in. Look at, what is this image over the Nidus? What is that? Is that the speed? It's like Eye of Sauron blinking or something. I don't know. Hey, there's an Ultralisk. Speaking of massive units, that's an Ultralisk. Cool stuff, man. All right, ZombieGrub's going to lose her 4th, but she's doing damage over on this side of the map. Oh, show. Pow, 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 pow. And then back in the Nidus. Escaping on home. Skytoss army here from Baki is honestly just terrifying, though. This Void Ray carrier stuff, I don't know if there are answers for this from Team Caster. The Void Rays will destroy the Corruptors. Good storms. Excellent storms. Again, really just chasing away this bio pretty darn effectively. The Ultra is doing a good job with that, too. Void Rays kind of used their prismatic alignment already, but the carriers are here to support. Cannons do not do very well versus carriers at all. The DTs! Oh, the DTs. Just, you know, casually wiping out yet another base. Feardragon. Dangerous. He's too dangerous to be left alive. Look at this guy. He's blinking on top of planetaries with his +3 attack and +1 armor, and he gets it. Once again, the Skytoss army, bigger problem today. For everyone. Top right corner's been completely wiped out for Team Caster. The Ultras are on a rampage. Down here in the main base, though, ZombieGrub sowing chaos amongst the non-caster group. There are no Immortals on the field at all. Void Ray is not bad against Ultras, though, especially with Prismatic Alignment up. Once these Ultras die. Ready? Dead. Dead. See? That's how this works. But they left the carriers alone. Oh, no, they left the carriers alone. Because the Void Rays had to come back to deal with the Ultras. And that means the Corruptors were way better against the carriers. This is nuts. This is a really great match. Holy crap. All right. Corruptor trying to find what they can do. But again, the Void Rays are here. And you just don't, trust me, never engage that way. Nidus Storm finally gets taken down. I don't know what that symbol was. I guess, is that the symbol that you're being speedy? Kinda. It's in the speeds, or the slow zone, rather. You're being slow. It doesn't apply to buildings. Hang on, does this guy have it? That guy kind of has it. I don't really know. Yeah, this game's crazy. I like it. I really didn't know what I expected when I loaded up this replay, but it has been a blast so far. By the way, this is a Patreon game for those who support me on patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for at least $1 a month. You do get access to this a month before anybody else. If you're watching this the week of January the 14th, thank you for supporting me on Patreon for at least $1 a month. If you're watching this later, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. I'm here doing StarCraft 2 content, you know, 5 times a week, so respect the hustle. I guess is how this works. Wow. Storm, pretty good against Void Rays. Pretty good against Void Rays. Like, you don't want to stack them necessarily, but pretty good against Void Rays. This is a good little tete-a-tete right now. The Void Rays and the Carriers versus the Archons, the Storm, the Corruptors. Let's see. Numbers-wise, I think it still favors Team Not Caster. Nidus attempt, same location. Against players of this caliber, it's hard to pull that off again. Dude, Pig's re-expanded to this top right. Pig is playing so well. So well. Yeah, I think Pig's the best player here. His storms have been super good. His expanding's been nuts as well. He's probably been feeding his teammates at least. He's got, maybe feardragon especially. He's got so much income, so many bases. Another Nidus attempt, same location. Let's see if, well, actually different location. Different location. These guys are not aware. Milu not seeing that bit of red on his minimap. DTs, see, the scan comes up and you blink out. It's very nice. Mothership here for Baki. There's Ultras in your base again, friends. Yeah. There are Zerglings in your base. You've got Zerglings in your base. Man, name that video game song. Void Rays. Viper, parasitic bomb tossed down. Very nice. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, got out of there. Actually flew through it a little bit. Guys, careful. Sell the counterattack into Rister's base, or Rizor rather, but there are lurkers defending, which is nice. Good to have some lurkers defending. What has Rizor been up to? I guess he has the Roach Hydra lurker army. It's entirely fair. Gosh, this Dark Templar though, 9 kills on that guy. What a boss. Baki actually has the center base really hard to hold, but as bases start getting mined out, that's how this works. Corruptors getting out. They don't like Void Rays. They especially don't like cloaked Void Rays. Bit of an attack from Milu down here. The Storms, though. Ready for all the High Templar in the world. Sometimes just having a ton of High Templar is not bad. Base down there for ZombieGrub. DT's still just causing all the problems for Team South right now. But Baki's maxed out. Rysor's maxed out. Milu suddenly only at 64 supply, but this Marine's alive. ZombieGrub at 136, but feardragon at 53 and PiG at 107. So as far as the numbers go, it looks like our caster crew is going to fall to these guys. PiG, again, the one player that's kind of keeping everybody alive economically at the moment anyway. ZombieGrub retaking her 4th. 2 Marines versus drones, not bad. The Marines do have 3 too. But not a match for the Protoss that showed up, that's for sure. Alright, Rysor, we need to go. If we're maxed out, Roach Hydra Lurker, let's move. Move together with the Sky Toss. You can do things. Again, the Storm, pretty good versus Void Rays. They're squishy units. If you can hit them, they'll take damage. The trick is hitting them. They're so fast with that latest patch that they left us with. It's not the last patch ever, but the last scheduled patch for StarCraft 2 made Void Rays so much better than they should have any right to be, I think. Anyway, especially in team games. It's just like mass Void Rays better than they should be. Like mass DTs better than they should be. Mass Phoenix better than they should be. Okay, this is happening, I guess. The Void Rays are kind of eating a bunch of the Storms here that normally would be saved for the Roach Hydra Lurker. Uh-oh. This is really problematic. Corruptors do take down most of the carriers, and actually the Void Rays are done. But the Corruptors can't do anything about this Roach Hydra army going after, I guess this is ZombieGrub's 5th. Alright, so it's not a huge army from Rysor. He is remaxed out, though. He actually has a bit of a bank here at 2,000, 2,000. Scanning and killing the DTs. PiG doesn't really have anything at all defending these top right bases. They might just fall, all of them, for the 2nd time today, which would be absolutely banana pants. Guardians. Broodlords in production from ZombieGrub. Yeah, I do cast Brood War as well, you can tell. But, yeah, friends, this is... I think this is it. For Team Caster, it's a nice little attempt, but again, the Lurker Spine setup is so good against these little grounded harassment attempts. So good. PiG keeping his probes alive like the pro that he is. Production tab tells the story. Look how much is going on for Team South right now. Void Rays, Mothership, 13 Lurkers, Liberators, Marines, and Marauders. Team North is like, we're going to make a Broodlord and a few Zealots, I guess. ZombieGrub going to lose her 4th base again. And maybe all these... Nope, good drone pull. At least. Saving something there. But hatch down so fast to these guys. Yeah, Roach Hydra Lurker. Not a bad comp, honestly. Blinding Cloud on the Lurkers. Loving that play out of ZombieGrub. Now look, there's Broodlords. What can shoot up here? Like 2 Hydras can shoot up. Apparently. Maybe you want to just focus down the Nexus and call it good? I don't know. It's just Team Caster is getting just pushed into a corner here. I do love the Broodlord Corruptor play. It's really what you want against these Lurkers and these Roaches and the Hydras, honestly. Another big-time engagement. Void Rays trying to kill what they can, trying to avoid the Storms if they can. Marines dodging storms as well. Corruptors in the sky trying to pick off individual Void Rays. Doing pretty well with it, honestly. Ultralisk trying to get on top of the Marines. They're trying to avoid that guy. The Corruptors are actually holding right now. This is crazy pants. And maybe Team North, look at Pig re-expanding again like a boss. It's an absolute legend is Pig. I'm enjoying this so much. Holy crap. All right. Another expansion here from Milu. It's just the DTs from feardragon just, again, sowing problems among the south, but not enough to kill them is the issue here. Hydra's out for Rysor. That's how I'm going to deal with the Broodlords. He says we're going to take them down with Hydras. The upgrades we have are 3/3. Not a bad idea. Crafters say this is too far north. This is caster territory. Hey, Void Rays kill. Oh, the Broodlords did not come here without any support, did they? No, not true. But the Void Rays might need to sacrifice their own lives a little bit. No, you know what? Kill the Corruptors. The Broodlords can be dealt with later. They're running. Excellent. Very good. Prismatic Alignment does slow the Void Rays, and that's a good game. ZombieGrub taps out. feardragon is out too, and Pig. Our heroes today, Bucky, Rysor, and Milu. Taking down the more famous trio of ZombieGrub, feardragon, and Pig, and looking pretty good doing it, guys. That was some impressive teamwork, good compositions, great macro. Got harassed a bunch. The Nidus stuff was sick. The Dark Templar stuff was effective and hilarious. And then Pig was just feeding everybody back home with his million bases and keeping his probes alive for the most part. Yeah, this resources lost tab. It is 65, it's 105,000 resources lost for Team Caster, and only like 70 or 80,000 or so lost for Team Not Caster. And I think that tells your story. Resources lost. 70 probes down for Pig. 70. And he had 50 at the end of the game. He made 120 probes today. Good man, Pig. That's so many. 55 probes died here for Baki, 44 drones for Rysor, 41 SCVs for Milu. 53 drones did die for ZombieGrub. So feardragon got largely left alone. Of course, he only made a total of 58 probes today, so that's part of it. He had 3 bases, kind of, but mostly just kind of a 2-baser with his DT shenanigans. Man, that was great. That was a lot of fun. And you know what else? That's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you heard and what you saw today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thanks for hanging out, and you take care of yourself.